welcome to your weekly reading. I am Lottie and we're going to be working through the energy of the week. I've already got some of the information here ready for us, but then we're going to pull some cards, and this looks like it's going to be a fun energy. So the prevalent energy for the week is in your element. I mean, how lovely is that? So we're going to be in our element this week. I was being shown playing, like playgrounds, and just this joyfulness, which is very relevant for me and my channel, which is all about bringing in joy and harnessing joy. So this week is going to feel quite grounded. I think we've been doing a lot of work in the higher chakras, so whether we've been healing or a lot of healing work or dealing with maybe more ethereal things, it feels like this week the things that we have been drawing in, learning, releasing, healing from, healing with, is going to come down in a very physical, grounded manner now. So we're going to be quite grounded this week, and we're going to be able to use the elements of the 5D in our 3D worlds in whatever way that resonates for you. Everything this week is going to feel possible. Now that's a beautiful energy to be going into this week with, so I hope that feels as positive for you as it does for me. The other thing that was coming forward from Spirit was that we're going to be uncovering limiting beliefs, and we're going to be successfully releasing them. So that's really wonderful. Last week it felt like we were releasing old stories, and I did the healing that helped support that energy and that to happen, which if you didn't see, I have linked below. This feels like we're actually going to be finding the beliefs, perhaps behind those stories, perhaps behind other experiences in our life, and I will do a healing for that as well. It does feel like this week that's going to be quite an exciting thing, and the fact that the whole thing this week is going to be about being in your element and playing and feeling grounded, that's going to be a really wonderful week to then be seeking out and paying attention, looking out for the limiting beliefs that are not going to allow us to be fully in our element, because when we find them we can release them, and then we can be even stronger, braver, more powerful, more hopeful, more successful, more abundant. So let's take a look at some cards. Because of the playful element that came through, I brought my child's oracle cards, which I think are really lovely. They're all about unicorns. So let's start with them. I actually had to go back and get them because I hadn't brought them originally. So we've got grandparent on the bottom there, which is giving the sense of there being quite a lot of wisdom coming through this week. There we go, lovely, thank you. So simplicity, back to basics, let go of the excess. Gosh, so many jumped at once. So this week, with that feeling of playing, of being in a playground, if you get a sense of the energy of a child playing in the playground, you're going to get the sense of what this card is trying to tell us. It's that freedom, it's that uplifting energy, it's that there's nothing else to worry about. I'm just here, I'm living my life, I'm in the flow. I'm going to go on the monkey bars now, then I'm going to go on the swings, and if I fall over I'm going to get back up, and it doesn't matter, and I'm going to keep playing because there's something else for me to go and play with. You know, this is the energy for this week, is actually to be thinking, I don't have to get somewhere, I'm already there. Okay, so this energy this week is going to be about really being in that flow of just absolutely loving every moment of where you're at. And even if it feels like it's not something to love, maybe it's something tricky that comes up this week, just be in it and allow it. And I always feel like imagining yourself in a river, you're flowing down this river and things will come in. There might be a rock or some weed that kind of catches you, but just go through it, untangle it, release it, carry on, imagine it going behind you. Just allow your life to keep flowing this week, be in the flow and have fun with it. 444 on the clock as I say that. Okay, the next ones that came up were exercise, imagine and creative. So this is a really beautiful selection of cards because they're all so childlike. I mean, kids never stop moving, do they? Their imagination, I mean, for goodness sakes, you can't get better. And creative, I mean, this is perfect. So run, swim, walk, move your body. This will give you more energy and happiness. So this week really does feel like such an amazingly energetic week. It feels like we're going to get so much done. We're going to be in the flow. Imagine. So this week is a gift to us. This is a gift to ourselves this week. And what we want to try and keep in our minds this week is this idea of we've worked hard. We're working hard. This week give back to ourselves, allow ourselves to have fun, allow ourselves to just not worry. Just for today, I will not worry, is one of the mantras for Reiki. But actually, just for this week, I will not worry. Let's give that a go. Put it around your house, write it down and put it around your house. Just for today, I will not worry. Just for this week, I will not worry. Instead, I will have fun. I will be imaginative. I will be creative. So the creative, it's all coming now. It's all happening this week. There's going to be some big changes this week. I can feel it. I can see it. I can sense it. That energy is happening. If you've been 626 on the clock there, if you've been feeling a bit blocked somewhere, it feels like this is the week that block is going to unblock and it's all going to start flowing. And here we are. Hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. I've been seeing a lot about this energy of something has been coming up inside of us to try and get our attention, and that's this energy of uncovering limiting beliefs. It's like something old has been maybe coming up in your life. Last week I had a lot of that coming up, old relationships, old work issues, old sort of mental blocks, and it's just one of those things. It's part of life. Things will come up for us to look at them, and if we don't look at them and we stuff them back down, they'll keep coming back. So make sure that this week, anything that's coming up, you say hello to it, but you also say goodbye to it, okay? So this week is going to be about accepting those old things, those old shadows that are inside of us, and saying thank you for coming and thank you for the job that you did. I don't need you anymore. And you do that through somatic work. I am going to be putting a video up on doing a somatic release, so do keep an eye out for that. So yeah, it's going to be about saying hello and goodbye to those limiting beliefs this week. We want this one. So we'll just do a couple more, maybe get a little bit more detail on what to expect this week. Spirit, what do we need? Thank you. Oh, no. Yes, it was you. Okay. Right, we've got, oh, wow. We've got man and woman holding a coin. Right, we've got man holding a coin in reverse. So it feels like at the beginning of this week, we are going in with those limiting beliefs still in place. That's fine, because this week's going to be all about us releasing them. So if you're in this collective, know that that is what's going to be happening. This week we are going to be transmuting those beliefs, so do really keep an eye out for them. When you find yourself coming up against a block, an old emotion showing itself again, an old memory showing itself again, a person coming into your life, an old story, stop, allow it, sit with it, breathe through it, allow it to come up. Okay, it's going to be really important this week, because there's going to be some limiting beliefs in there that we are ready to let go of, and it's up to us to take control of that and to release it. Okay, 9:09 on the clock. So that was Healer of the Ages. So we are healers. If you're in this collective, you are a healer in some way, whether you are healing people, whether you are just in this world as a light of some kind. You are here to do this and to do the best that we can with that, and to really feel in our purpose and our flow. We have to get rid of the blocks. Imagining that river, you have to get the rocks out of the river to be able to flow. So that's what it's going to be about this week. Beautiful. 4th chakra. This is Archangel Raphael with the heart. Well, it's Valentine's Day on Friday, so that's lovely, isn't it? There's the angel saying Happy Valentine's Day for a start. See, I brought my heart. Just dropped my heart. What does that mean? I brought my heart up, and I brought my rose quartz. So we have got Archangel Raphael for the heart chakra. We're going to be in our flow, we are going to be having fun, we are going to be free and easy, and we're going to be connecting into what makes us happy this week. Those old limiting beliefs are the things that are holding us back in some way, so let's really allow ourselves to connect into them and send them off with love. The hello, goodbye, do it with love, okay? Be thankful for the shadow that came up to protect you. Be thankful for the lesson that came about because of whatever you went through. Take the lesson, take the power back now. You don't need it anymore, you leave it behind. And we do that with love. With all these things, we transmute, we heal with love. We get into our heart center and we allow the story to just come up and through. Finally, we're going to be finishing with a woman holding a coin. Well, we know what that means. Coins always mean abundance of some kind. We started with coin in reverse, and we're going to finish the week with coin upright. So we are going to be bringing in that abundance, whatever that means for us, whatever it means for you. Maybe it's financial, love, mental peace, space. Who knows? Who knows what it means for you? Let me know in the comments what it means for you, because I'd love to know what your version of abundance is for this week. What are you aiming for? I'm going to film a healing now just to help us be supported in finding and releasing these old stories. So do join me in that. I hope you have a lovely week. Please do follow along. If you'd like a one-to-one Reiki session, you can book via the link on the screen now. And I look forward to seeing you later in the week.